Their best shot would appear to be Latvia. Those two teams were pretty close over the weekend. Germany and Austria well out in front of everyone in terms of performance and results in the 3 prior races. Elisa Teruma leading things off. The next 9 sleds you'll see in the 3 nations to come all finished in the top 6 in their respective races. So here come the elite. Teruma, long history of success on this track.
Yeah, definitely an experienced slider and just consistently improving and just sort of always in the hunt. And that's what you want to have. A little bit of a push right there, but she's built on that lead over Andrea.
A little bit of a steer down there at the end, but still 34 hundredths is a nice job to lead things off and set the gate open for Christers Aperiodes, a one-time World Cup winner, capturing his first race last weekend in Sochi.
Oh, that's not going to help.
Oh, how much will that cost? 4/10 up at the last stop of the clock.
Yeah, we'll get an idea here down out of 14, but let's see if you can get it back online. It's such a tricky corner, especially for an athlete that hasn't had a lot of runs, limited runs out of 9. Yeah, so 1.5 tenths there.
Now he has enough track where he can keep it smooth now, as they say, stop the bleeding. If it's still within a quarter of a second here, that's certainly a possibility for a team you might not have expected to see in today's team relay competition. Martins Bats and Roberts Pluma ended up on the podium. The youngsters from Latvia were 1 spot better from the Schicks brothers.
Yeah, and this is a scenario where you want Anders and Juris in here to pull out of the start handles, but at the same time, what an opportunity for a young team to get some experience. A high pressure scenario.
If it were the Olympics, would they have made a coach's decision on this one?
You never know. That's one of those things. Late into 14 there. This could cause issues yet.
They are going to give it all away. They may not even cross the finish line.
Oh, that's a tough one. It looks like they're both going to be okay, but...
Oh, that just is too bad. So many different ways we just jinxed them too, Sam. Let's make sure they're okay, but we were talking about how there had not been an incident yet. They are both moving. I'm sure it's just a question of trying to find their balance.
Yeah, trying to hang on, and there you go. It's tough one. That's part of the experience, though. You get up from that, maybe there was some nerves on that, a bit of that increased element of a team. You're not just racing for yourselves, you're racing for Latvia there.
Italy
that's a tough one.
Is guaranteed a podium spot. And it's still, that's an ordeal. It's not easy to get off the track at certain locations. First, we look at Elisa.
Yeah, a solid run. It's what you come to expect from Elisa. She's just a solid slider. Christo's had this issue out of 9. He's such a big, strong guy, though. He's carrying so much momentum already that's pretty minor. This just dropping out early. You saw them drop out right up to the boards.
And it's a narrow portion of the track. Well, to the point we made a moment ago, I think that just made the coaching staff's decision a lot easier if they hit the Olympic Games, and by chance the brothers Schicks are not the fastest of the Latvian pair. You may still want to go with experience.
Yeah, absolutely. You never know what a team has, within their, if it's a written policy or if it's a kind of a coach's discretion type decision. But yeah, it's one of those scenarios, and this is that type of opportunity where